Man, I can't wait to see what's next for our band of 8, huh? Welcome back to Octopath Traveler 2, everybody. In the last episode, we finished Throne's Chapter 2, which ended giving us all a vendetta for Throne's father, but we'll have to track him down later. In this episode, we are going to start Cassti's Chapter 2, the Winterbloom route. Now, I would like to switch out my party members for a bit, so let's see, who should we replace? You know what, I think I'm going to take Throne and Ochette out and swap them for Agni and Hikari. Because they haven't seen some action in a little bit, and I'm curious to see what they'll look like in battle. Alright, Tavern Keep, let's hear the tale of Cassti's Chapter 2. Following the clues she discovered in her treatment log, Castti arrives in the town of Winterbloom. When she arrives, she's treated like an old friend by the townsfolk. Really?
So this is Winterbloom. According to my treatment log, I've been here before. I have no memory of that visit, of course, and yet I am at ease here.
It can't be. Castti! Castti, is that you?
Oh, it seems like these people remember who I am. This might have been a great place to start. Because it looks like everybody here remembers us. We might be able to find out about our past here.
He's back! Miss Castti is back!
I really wonder what we did here the last time that makes everybody so fond of us.
Castti? No kidding?
Welcome back, dear. We were all hoping to see your face around here again.
That's interesting. It seems like we're a bit of a celebrity here.
Excuse me, but you recognize me?
It seems like it's more than just him.
What
It seems
are you
like
saying?
everybody
How can
recognizes
I
us.
forget you after all you did for us?
I would appreciate the gesture if I actually knew what I did for you all. But so
Oh.
far, we're pretty clueless.
Forgive me, but I have lost my memories.
Yep, so we're totally clueless as to
I came here
what
in
you
hopes
guys
of
are
finding
talking about.
something that would jog my memory.
Well, we'd all be happy to talk your ear off if it helps.
You know, I think this might just be the perfect time for that. So talk away, my friends. Let's ask around town for more information. Alright, let's see. A woman utterly exhausted from taking care of her ailing mother. Cassti's kind counsel helped her gather herself and see her mother off this mortal coil. She's been passing on Cassti's advice to other caretakers ever since.
Thank you.
Interesting, it looks like we were involved in hospice care sometime in the past. Our ruler is very sick, Miss Castti. Would you please check on her? Now that you've lost your memories, it's our turn to help you, Miss Castti. Oh, that's nice of you all. A hunter who once let a minor injury fester for so long it left him bedridden. Castti narrowly saved him, and make sure to give him a nice long lecture on the perils of procrastination once he recovered.
Thank you.
Christ, I think that might have been a lecture well deserved. Everyone in this town is indebted to heirs apothecaries. Interesting. Do you have anything to tell us? A young girl who loves cooking and eating. She especially loves working with limited or leftover ingredients. Though her flavors are absolutely divine, her presentation could use work.
Thank you.
Interesting. They do say presentation counts for a lot in cooking, after all. Looks like we already inquired you. Oh, right, you were the person who used frozen vegetables. Castti discovered this woman had a malignant tumor when visiting the village as part of Heir's apothecaries. She fortunately found it early enough to treat her and avoid a major health incident. What, you mean cancer?
Thank you.
Seems like we were a pretty skilled apothecary then.
Thank you, everyone.
Just say the word, Miss Castti. I'd be happy to chat for hours.
Though, come to think of it, Lady Rosa was the one closest to you.
Rosa.
Does that name ring a
She's
bell?
ruler of these lands. You'll find her in her manor in the northwest of town.
Oh, okay, so that's the giant building that we saw with the woman in it. She's been stuck in that bed ever since we first got here.
Thank you for all your help. I'll go see her at once.
We've got some travel banter on our hands, huh? Alright, let's hear it. This is between Castti and Particio. I almost forgot, but I found a leaf on the road yesterday. Ooh, you're one lucky apothecary. Maybe, but I figured the person who dropped it was in a bind, so I handed it over to the local magistrate. Heh, that's nice of you. Hope it finds its way back to its proper owner. Your mention of luck reminded me, but when I stopped by the tavern the other day, the barkeep started whooping and shouting, said I was their 1000th customer, and gave me half off on my drinks. Tarnation! Luck herself must be watching over you. Perhaps. Lately, I have the strangest feeling that something is watching over me. I wonder what that could be. We'll have to wait a while to find out, though, I'm afraid. So finally we get to do something with this manor, huh?
Oh my! If it isn't Castti!
This person seems to recognize me as well. I apologize for the sudden intrusion, but I would like to request an audience with Lady Rosa.
Word of your coming has already reached us. This way, please.
Well, to be honest, I'm not really surprised. This is a pretty small town. So, let's go on ahead. Alright, let's go head into Rosa's room. Actually, first we should probably have a chat with you. Butler to the Glenville family, who oversee the town of Winterbloom. She has followed Rosa like a shadow since her ladyship was young. Though a woman of few words, she has served Rosa extremely well over the years.
Thank you.
Alright, some useful information perhaps. This should be the room, right?
Castti. Good to
Please be at ease, Lady Rosa.
Just Rosa will do. No need for formality between old friends.
I do appreciate the gesture, but I don't think we have any recollection of being friends with you. No offense.
So it's true. You really don't remember.
No, we don't.
There's time
I'm
for
sorry.
that later. You need medicine.
No need. I already have some.
Are you sure? Because if you've been taking it, you should be well already.
This is the medicine you prepared for me.
Wait, really? We've treated you before? Then that means what you have is either a chronic or terminal illness, and then I'd be pretty sad.
It is?
Dozens of apothecaries saw me before you came. They all declared me incurable, lost cause. But you were different. I owe my life to your fortitude and skill.
Oh. I'm glad to hear I was able to help you. Would you allow me to examine you? The medicine appears to be slowing the disease's progress. but your entire body is showing signs of mild paralysis. At this rate, you won't last another month.
I'm aware. Only a few grains of sand remain in my hourglass.
That's awful.
Yet, I wish to live just a little longer.
Rosa.
Oh man, this is going to be one
Mother,
sad
I
story.
brought your medicine. Castti?
Who are you?
It's me, Malia. It's been so long. I've gathered balm leaves from the herb garden every day, just like you told me.
Garden? What garden?
The one you planted for us, for Mother.
Really? We planted a garden here?
Garden. With the right herbs, I may be able to craft a special elixir for Rosa. Would you show me to this garden of yours?
It would be my pleasure. The garden is next to the house. I'll go ahead and unlock it.
Alright, looks like we have another place we can visit. Maybe it'll help jog our memory a bit. And if nothing else,
Easy, Rosa. I'll be back soon.
it might help us let Rosa live just a little bit longer.
Castti, how is Lady Rosa?
That's going to be hard to say. And I don't mean as in we really can't tell you because we're not sure. It's just a very difficult thing to have to say to anyone.
I won't mince words. She doesn't have long. Nevertheless, she's fighting with all her strength to hold on.
Lady Rosa suffers for the sake of her family and her legacy. Malia is still a mere child of 11 years. In the laws of our land, she cannot inherit her mother's estate until she is 12. If the lady perishes before her daughter comes of age, her lands and her title will pass to her next nearest kin.
Who would that
So
be?
Rosa wants to pass on her estate to Malia. That's why she's so desperate. I'll do everything I can for her. I promise you. I'll see that Rosa's hopes do not crumble around her.
Alright, let's do the most we can, huh? Let's head for that garden, shall we? Well, wait, hold on. This building was already unlocked the last time we were here. Oh well. We're gonna put those plot holes aside for now.
These plants are well tended.
I've taken care of them every day, Castti, just like you taught me.
That's nice.
You're such a good daughter, Malia.
Thanks.
You don't seem to be very
May I take
troubled
some
by the
cuttings?
fact that
I need
Rosa
them to
might
mix
not
an
have much
elixir for your
longer for
mother.
this world.
Help yourself.
Rosa is growing weaker by the moment. Before long, she'll be completely paralyzed. But I know just the thing for her.
Really? What is it?
Scalebark leaf, snowgrass. Can't forget the bloodberry. You can never have enough bloodberries. I should ask Malia where they are.
I think it's time for a path action. Let's have some travel banter first. Twisted. This is between Castti and Agnia. I need to gather medicinal herbs for Rosa, and quickly. Can I help? I need to keep moving or else I start getting all twisted up. Sure. Thanks, Agnia. Castti, what about this blue flower? We don't need that right now. Okay, so how about this red mushroom? Very poisonous unless boiled. I'd wash your hands extremely thoroughly. Whoops. It might be better to leave the medicine to the experts then. Poison? What's a dangerous place like that? Doing in a mushroom like this? Huh? Why are you laughing? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I was just thinking that it's your tongue that ended up all twisted. Oh, okay, so it wasn't actually just a typo. I really thought it was a typo. I thought she meant to say, like, what's a poisonous thing like that doing in a place like this? But no, she said, what's a poisonous place like that doing in a thing like this? This is between Castti and Hikari, Herb Garden. This garden is magnificent. You seemed quite excited about it. I am. My homeland is a desert, if you recall. Gardens are rare there, especially ones so fair and lush with flowers. This garden isn't just for show. Every single plant, flower, and vine here has a purpose. Each possesses a beneficial property that can be used to save lives. Pleasing to the eye they are, and filled with sweet kindness too. One day, I would love to plant a garden like this for my friends in Ku. Your heart is as kind as any plant here. That's nice of Hikari. Alright, let's go ask Malia where the bloodberries are. Rosa's daughter, and heir to the house Glenville the moment she turns 12 years of age. She strives to be like her mother in both public and private spheres. A feat that requires no small amount of effort.
Thank you.
Alright, let's gather the herbs we need, shall we? We get a bloodberry, scale bark, and snowgrass. Fantastic. Let's go mix up that elixir, shall we? Oh, that was fast.
There, that should do it. Thank you, Malia.
Hey, Castti? Is Mother... is she gonna die?
What do we tell her, Castti? This is not an easy thing to tell anybody's child.
I won't lie to you, Malia. I'm sorry.
That's the truth of it.
No, it's all right. Thanks for being honest. I've been with her all this time and watched her getting weaker. I expected this. Even after she became bedridden, she still put our town above all else. I want to follow in her footsteps. I want her to know her spirit will live on in me. Why do I have to wait until I'm 12? Oh, rats. I shouldn't have wasted your time while Mother still needs you.
Oh, it's all right.
It's all right, Malia. And I promise you, I'll do everything in my power to see your wish comes true. Come on. Your mother is waiting.
This is a very tough story to come to terms with. Man, Alphen's story was never this dark. Alright, let's go give Rosa her medicine.
Greg, what are you doing here?
Hello, Greg.
Is that any way to treat a guest? I'm here to see how our dear sickly Rosa's doing.
This music seems very unfitting for Greg.
Bad cough, huh? You don't look so good. Worse than the last time I came by. Why not just die already? Don't worry. I'll look after your lands and... Huh? Who in the hells are you?
I feel like I should ask you the same question. Are you the next of kin that the butler was talking about? And if so, I think we already have a very good reason to let you live to see let Rosa live to see Malia turned 12. Man, even my tongue's getting twisted now. But either way, what the hell do you think you're doing, Greg? Imagine telling somebody to die like that, and while they're already staring death in the face.
It's Castti. Don't you recognize her?
Castti? Oh, yes. That healer, one of those heirs apothecaries.
You seem to remember me, and
Wasted
also...
your time here. Rosa's going to bite it, and there's nothing you can...
Enough! I will not permit you to insult our guest, Greg.
Hey, no need to get all snippy. All I'm saying is...
You're saying absolutely nothing.
If you have something to say, you'll address it to me. I am the lady of this house.
Not for another few months, I'm afraid, but good attempt.
Ugh. Fine. I've had my fill of this place for today anyway.
Alright, Greg.
Speaking of which, I'm a guest in your house too. You can at least see me to the door.
I would be suspicious. I wouldn't want
Very
Greg
well.
to kidnap
If you'll
Malia.
follow me.
Lady Malia, are you sure?
Of course. I shall handle this.
Damn. Why'd that healer have to show up now?
Why'd you say that out loud?
I am sorry you had to see that. Greg is my nephew.
And not a very well-mannered one at
He's
that.
not a bad man. He simply wants to change this town for the better.
Are you sure he wants to change it for the better? To me, he sounds like a man more consumed by greed than anything else.
Yet, he is too hasty. He plans to force his vision upon the people, and in his hurry to help, ignores their needs.
So that's why you're so desperate to have Malia inherit your title.
Forgive me, but I think I need to rest now.
Rosa, I've made an elixir for you. It should ease your pain.
Alright, let's go soothe Rosa, shall we? Except it's too late for that. Let's let Rosa rest a little bit then. Alright.
Here, drink deep.
Thank you, Castti. I'm already feeling better.
I recommend you get some rest. Sleep will aid the medicine in its work.
That's never bad advice.
You haven't changed one whit, Castti.
And I'd say that's probably for the better.
What was it that you always said? Ah, yes. I only wish to extend a helping hand to all in need.
That's a very admirable sentiment.
Even without your memories, you are still the same old Castti.
Rosa.
Castti, if I may have a word.